Cool. OBS has some new information on streams. Did not know that. That is cool. Alright, just gonna post this to my Facebook my page, and then we'll get started. So I generally don't work on these types of systems. I'm not usually like an original Apple. Never actually typed on it. I have a Laser 128, but never typed on a actual 2C. I do like these keyboards. They're nice and sorry. I love the clickiness. Create posts. Alright, we're all good to go. So, let me switch to the stream. There we go. So, again, we have an Apple IIC, which, not my usual, again. Usually just a straight Macintosh kind of, like a Macintosh Classic or what have you. So, now the fun part of disassembling this thing. Do I have something I can put this on? Yeah, I do. Not that I'm using wood anyway, but just just in case. I'm gonna guess I need to take out all these screws. Ooh, feels like I'm doing something wrong here. These screws are very these aren't captive. Today's stream is going to be, how stupid can I look trying to take apart a computer? Like I said, I have a Laser 128, but I've never actually had anyone send in like a 2C. I should probably, I'm going to look up a disassembly. I'm brave enough to admit I don't know what I'm doing sometimes. Okay, good thing I checked that, because I don't actually need to remove the one I was removing. We'll play this by ear. I'll put those back for now. But I'm probably gonna have to take those out, depending on what they are. But we'll see. I should have had them leave the screws out personally. Okay, so I'm gonna take these out. Okay. These are okay. Okay, apparently maybe this stock is broken. Potentially. Okay, then I saw I need to take this off. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So it should at this point. Oh yeah, look at that. That stock is broken. I think. Yeah. Yeah, or it's just okay. My favorite thing to deal with, old plastics. So the whole... Yeah, okay, this whole rear assembly comes off. Slide it towards the back. Okay. That's what I'm doing. Maybe again, I'm not, my goal is not to break this plastic. There we go. Okay. That felt like it gave appropriately. There we go. I'm just using part of the body to try and shift it. This feels so wrong, given the age of all this. Should have asked him for a how he disassembles this thing. But, then grip under the catch. Pull up while moving towards the ports. Maybe if I rotate it, I'll give myself a little more of a... Could I move this on its own? Like I said, really. Let's not double check. Was I? Ah, crap. I see what I did. Okay. Good thing I stopped. There's two screws and I removed the wrong one. Okay. There we go. That would probably help. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I can feel a difference in the that's coming apart. Yeah, that's what it was. That was my bad. Alright. Now, I'm going to set this somewhere safe. Okay, so. Hill's here. So do these use... How's the power supplies on these work? I gotta imagine they're like a switch mode of some form. Oh, is there another screw? Oh, okay, I see. Right, they got these weird... They're just the two screws. Or are they annoying and I have to remove the whole floppy drive? Should probably check. Okay, so that's just... Oh, there's a cover on this. Do I just pull this off? Okay, so according to this does just slide out. There it goes. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure these are pretty known to fail, aren't they? I have to, I should message Javier on this, because I think these are known to fail. These Aztec power supplies. Ow. But I am, for the sake of troubleshooting, gonna go ahead and just remove what I can out of here, just because I don't know what could be caused, because so what's happening is we got no power. Like, I probably should have said that, but that's what's happening is we have no power at all. So I'm trying to just see. Oh, are you shorting out that wire, bro? Is that what's happening? I don't know what that wire does, but it looks like it's shorting 2 pins. Which, honestly, would be... That would make this whole thing easy on me. Yep, those are definitely shorted. I don't know what they control, but they're shorted. So, for now, let's go ahead and I'm going to remove... This is for his Mockingbird. We will replace that wire after. However, I want to see again if that fixes the issue. Because I don't know what that controls, but that could be his issue. And come on, there we go. That would be a nice quick win, honestly. Bend that wire out of the way. Okay, I think the other wires are just there for, if I remember watching the videos correctly, those are just there to... Hey, it works! Sweet. Yeah! Nice. So yeah, he had just shorted the wires out. All right, so let's properly, when I say properly, politely, I don't mean that in an insulting way, to be clear. But we now have a light, which we did not have. I know I didn't show you, but the whole thing was dead. So, lesson of the day is it's probably the first thing, it's probably the most obvious thing. I don't have a way to actually visually see this right now. I'll test this on TV or something when I get a moment. However, let's go ahead and do the wire for the Mockingbird. I don't know where that speaker is supposed to go. I'm guessing on the case somewhere. Oh, probably here. I'll have to get some not super glue, but glue and All right, so I know I don't have a fancy setup like everyone else, but hey, yeah. Okay, get rid of some of that extra solder. All right, I'm going to look up the install guide for the Mockingbird to verify that that's the right pin. I call it Mockingbird, it's Mockingboard. Forgot about that. I'm going to reference somebody else's video, maybe, because I don't know who made this board. Is that it? Oh, here we go, I found it. Okay, found the install guide. Thank you.
This is a real B&H.
Hey, be quiet. Thank you, Brizolti, who posted a video back in 2021 on installing this. Let me make sure everything is... Yeah, okay, that's good. Yep, that looks good. Okay. So, I need... Where is this wire he added? Oh, he could have done that. He could have actually... Ooh, this might not be for a 2C. This is for a 2C plus R50. Which obviously isn't going to exist on just a regular 2C. Huh. Interesting. Because I don't know for a fact that the point he soldered to is the appropriate points. Well, because yeah, that's for a 2C plus. Does this have a volume rocker? No. No, it doesn't. Is so this is all for the plus. I'm guessing we want like a Mockingboard 4C without the plus. Oop, that was not what I wanted. So Mockingboard 4C. Mockingboard 4C. There's the 4C plus. That's definitely what we have. Okay, I read the board. It's definitely a 4C. Well, one wire for volume control, two speaker. Okay, this is probably where he got it from. I'm going to watch this video by the Obsolete Geek, who really hasn't done much lately. I don't need that. I just want to see where he solders to. I trust his work over, you know, me just guessing. No, he didn't install the external audio. It looks okay. Where did he solder to? Okay, he soldered to the 4th pin. Okay, where my customer had attempted to solder, but had accidentally he was very close. He had it right where it needed to be. He just had bridged. I don't know what he bridged that would have caused this thing to stop turning on though. Actually, you know, so I'm assuming, to be clear, that this is actually the issue. We'll know once I reassemble it more. It's also possible this speaker broke loose and was shorting on something. That's another possible, you know, reason. One I just kind of thought of, actually. Alright, this is going to be fun only because of the angle. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and pop back in. I'm going to pop back in the keyboard. But this time I'm going to connect this rear board, which is, I believe, just to control LEDs on these. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm going to move this speaker for now. Okay, still got power. That's good. So, we at the least have a system that can turn on. Like I said, I'm actually thinking that's probably what happened is the speaker broke free and was probably shorting some of the main rails out. Wouldn't surprise me, to be honest. So if I was to put this in here, does it go in? Okay, it goes like that. And turn it on. Okay, it still turns on. I do have a floppy emu that I could use to see if this thing would boot. But at the moment, we at the least have a system that turns on. So that's good. I need to talk to my customer, figure out, beyond figuring out why it doesn't turn on, if there's anything further I need to figure out. Don't want to bend. There we go. I'm going to put this sheet. I'm kind of curious. Do we need to recap this? I don't know how. Oh, they made this thing annoying to open, didn't they? Oh, come on. Couldn't have been satisfied with just the clips he had, huh? Okay, what do we got inside here? Looks like it's just... Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, we got a couple... Yeah, we got some caps in there. What do we got? Yeah, we got some low ESR. So, yeah, this could probably stand to be rebuilt. I gotta figure out what he wants to do with that 1000, because I don't know how reliable these are, to be honest with you. I probably do not have a replacement for this big filter cap, more than likely, but that should be okay. They're generally, but these might be one of those things that are just better to replace. I know Pretty sure I've heard Javier say that these are pretty faulty. In fact, I'm just gonna go see if I can. Let's see. I know he's in this group channel, right? Woo, Twitter's freaking out. I don't know from what, but. Well, at this point, the power supply is at least functional. However, before I go down the rabbit hole of rebuilding it, which may not even be worth my time, I'm going to hold off on that. Well, until, well, one, I don't have permission to do that yet. And two, it may not be worth it. I will find out, and then we'll figure out what to do with that. However, in the meantime, the system does work. I don't immediately have a way to tell if video works. However, give me just a minute. I'll grab my FrameMeister, and we'll use it to figure that out, since that can do composite. I only have an OSSC, and I don't have component capture or composite capture on this specific capture card. Although I did not think about the fact that I am going to need a composite cable, or, well, really just any cable that is RCA. Got the FrameMeister. I just now need a cable suitable as a composite cable. Which, given all the video game stuff I have, you'd think that wouldn't be a challenge, but should have something over here. There we go. Ow. very helpful to have multiple types of video capture. Okay, let's switch over. For now, while I try and get this open. So the whole time I didn't realize I had the audio not on this view. My apologies. However, now what I don't know is whether or not it won't work because of the mocking board, and that's what we need the ROM 4 for. But clearly we have a difference with the original ROM, which is it beeped. Which you couldn't hear, but it did beep. Could be this socket. Yeah, because we're not getting any form of what does this system do when there's no... I'm curious, are we getting just the default video state? Like, is this ROM bad? What is W1? I should look that up, because I see it's been cut. Just want to see, are we getting what equates to no... No, so the ROM is trying to do something, because we're getting a different pattern. Called W1. Then W2 must be bridged. Well, where's W2? W2 is... Okay, well, it's at least bridged. I can tell that. But is W1 properly cut? Yep, it is. Okay. So... that probably explains why the ROM, the original ROM, does not work. Is the ROM 4 publicly available? Yes. Okay. So let me switch back to my face. There we go. We're going to grab... I want to grab... because I just want to verify this ROM is good. So this is what type of ROM? I think it said it's a 27C 256 is what? I'm not sure what this ROM is. Let's find it. Oh, before. Sorry to this sticker. But I need to verify this is actually a good ROM. 27C256. Yep. Come on. There we go. And I already have Mini Pro open. C256. Shouldn't matter. Crap, who makes this ROM? Come on, get it out of there. ST. Okay, well, at least ST put their logo conveniently where it already removed the rest of it. Come on. I don't actually have that much more time to work on this, but there we go. Okay, it looks okay at an immediate glance. Alright. Apple ROM 04, I'm guessing is what we want. And then we need to load that into okay, it looks the same. Oh, but it does not verify. Yeah, there's... Oh, you know what? I downloaded 4, not 4X. That's probably why. Which 4X is it? 2017? It's this one. Of course, this isn't a complete... I have to build... I may have to do this. If I can't find an already made version, I'm going to have to... I'll have to go and build it. So I may need to actually... I actually need to wait and come back for this. Unless there's something. I think, yeah, I'm going to have to build that ROM, and I don't have... I'll do it on my Mac, because, well, it looks like those were intended to use DD commands anyway. So, but it does seem like the ROM is okay. So I'm not entirely confident that's our issue. It could be it's trying to boot off something. Let me try this menu it mentions. So, control closed Apple plus reset. Or holding closed Apple when powering on. I'm assuming I held the right Apple. Try the other one. Just in case, I'll remove this. Yeah, I suspect the ROM, if nothing else. Okay, yeah, no, I mean, just in case that, I don't think, no. Yeah, we're not getting a chime. So one of two things. Either the socket isn't making adequate contact, which is entirely possible. We know that the mocking board isn't our issue because the system does turn on with that, with the 2C, the original 2C ROM. I don't really want to remove this unnecessarily. Yeah, so either this ROM is bad, and I don't have another. Do I have I have some ROMs over here. Maybe I have a 27 ROM I can burn it to. Maybe I could burn a different. Yeah, here we go. I have a 27C256 right here. Let's see if it's blank. That'll be the real challenge, especially with anything I have. Okay, this one's definitely. Oh wait, wrong ROM. That's why. This is a TMS. Okay, this one's blank. I guess I'll burn the ROM I found, the regular ROM 4. And then at least have a, even though I'll never use it, I'll have a ROM 4 for the 2C. There we go. Helps to have a bag of ROMs for, this kind of purpose. Conveniently, it's only, what, a 16K ROM or something like that. So if this boots with my ROM, then we know. Ha! Look at that. Okay. I'm guessing it's trying to boot off the floppy drive, which there's no disk inserted. But this is further than we get with the ROM 4X. So that tells me then likely something is wrong with really. There we go. Okay. Now he's got this like little switcher thing, so I just want to see if I can get this thing to boot. Crap, I just realized this is in this won't probably work because I think this is in yeah, this is currently in Macintosh mode. All right. Isn't there a way to break out of this? There we go. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to boot off of the floppy or whatever. Okay, so is that maybe what the other ROM is doing? Maybe it's doing, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to break into. All right, actually, got a few more. Yeah. So something's with his ROM. I think it's probably bad. Now, that could have happened during... so what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the contents of the ROM. And then I'm going to actually compare it to my... so, a good or a written 4X or 4 ROM works. I need to make a 4X ROM, or at least literally make a 4X ROM. I'm going to read this one, save the contents to my NAS. Actually, I could probably just leave it on here. But at the least, I now know that the board works. I've at least verified that. So we'll dump this current ROM. And we'll save this as Apple IIC ROM 04X unknown. Okay, well, with that, we are at a good stopping point. So, yeah, that's it for now. I appreciate you checking out the video. Let me switch back to me. But yep, board works. That's at least a positive. Like I said, this ROM here, the 4X, is not working. However, this ROM, which is just like 4, does work. So I suspect there's some bad bits. Probably going to have to build a ROM, wipe that, and rewrite it. But that's fine. We fixed the mocking board. That's good. I might have to just update my firmware on this to verify floppies work. Yeah. So I'm going to, later this afternoon, make a ROM. And that's it, really, for now. I'm going to head out.